Hello everybody, I trust everyone is having a fantastic day today. Join us back in Summitsburn, where our Glassworks is complaining. You would be complaining actually because there's no fuel, so there's that. You do have sand. So we're still waiting on lumber for this. Here comes a person with some lumber. Always nice to see. Our boarding house is completed. Oh, we can upgrade it. Very nice. To a coaching inn. Upgrade to a coaching inn. Better living conditions and much higher capacity. Some resources from the existing building will be reclaimed. Very nice. So we want this road running down here and another one running there. So it feels like it's a little bit separate. And we also want to get our road here. Not this road actually, we're going to want... I don't have any idea what these roads will actually look like. So just make sure that there's nowhere in these spaces I can put these roads. There is here. And of course, we do need the road to go all the way around the outside. So it looks like a game of Monopoly. Not sure what we'll put here, if anything. But one thing we do need to do is have a look here. You have a child, you have a child, so they get to stay. You have a child, you have a child, and so do you. And so, okay, so none of them are getting kicked out just now. Now, how are you getting on? You have furnace fuel and sand. Not enough sand. But you've got plenty of furnace fuel to get on with that. Lumber is slowly trickling through. Don't want to build this yet because it requires lumber too, and we want our fancy pants church done, but this here can be unpaused. We need, pardon me, I need to find out exactly where in here can we put this path through. Do that. Too many trees around here. And that. So, loads of kids ready to move out, so we are going to have to work on getting some houses built. I may be able to get 2 houses in here. I can, that's exactly what I'll do. So I'm going to need my road to come along like so. A couple more houses built up there, which I think won't be a bad thing at all. Our town is certainly coming along quite a long way from where we once were. I'm worried about fuel. We have 30. How much are you creating? Is our glassworks on the go yet? 8 seems to be. Well, in that case, we need to get this working again and hire someone in here. So you need glass, lumber and iron. Can I hire 2? Well, no, only 1 person. But what I can do is go to refined products, build a proper sawmill somewhere. I think I'll put that down here. Seems like a good place for it, actually. That would be a really nice place for it. Would actually be ideal there. How much spaces does this take up? Quite a few. Don't want to destroy the resources, it's fine. I'll put it over here somewhere. Like about there. And then build these roads around it. Like so. I think I can put another road at the back there. I'm pretty sure I can actually. Yeah, right there. So just do that. So now I need to do that. And then I can put the road all the way around it, which will look quite smart. Can't put the road through it or anything. Kind of tempted to... Oh no, I can't. That's unfortunate. That's okay. Oh, you're producing things by the looks of it. Please tell me you're doing building supplies. No, apparently you're not doing building supplies because that would just be expected. So pause that building for now. How is our houses coming along? We need stone. Don't have any stone. Well, we'll just have to push that magic button again. Pretend that never happened. This is being built. Only takes 110. That's not bad actually. To have a good supply of logs, which is always nice. It's actually being built. So you've run out of material. For some reason, you've run out of material. How much glass did you actually produce? 8. Okay, so not too shabby. Anyone living in here? No? Let me just have a look up here. Kinda tempted to do the same thing I did on the other side over here. I can't. Unless I do this. I'll just continue it up till about there. That kind of looks a bit tacky. But what I'll do is keep the same thing going along all the way across the back here. Like so. I'll take it back another 2, I think. Like that. Oh, I missed some in the corner there. So that's quite smart looking actually, I quite like that. Kind of gives us a nice frame to the back end of the town. Easily defendable, sort of. It looks quite smart, purposeful. Looks like there's been a quarry here actually, but that's fine. So what are we waiting on actually? This is being built. which is quite good. Hire a couple of herbologists and bump the limit on this way up to 1,000. Yeah. Did you not used to be able to build likes of an abbey building? Yeah. See, I think it would be quite smart to have the monks living out on their own. Like, say, out here. But it takes lumber, and we need our lumber for now. We're going to need to think about getting schools and the likes soon. What buildings can we do here? A couple of roadless wells either side. It's quite uneven actually. This is not central whatsoever. What can we fit in a 3 square? Oh, that's quite nice. Kind of tempted to put this here. Kind of seems a bit unnecessary. What does it do? It requires hardwood. Put this here. And pause that as well actually, because that takes a load of wood. Used to record and show census data. That's a really big building. But we could put the schoolhouse next to it, which I think actually makes an awful lot of sense, but it requires a lot. Put a hospital there, or a hospital will fit quite nicely here. What's that require? More lumber. Why does everything need lumber? We already have one church, don't need the other. The big central church coming in. Oh, we could have changed the colour. Well, white actually, this looked kind of nice. So, have you made anything yet? You've got glass, you've got lumber, and you've got iron. How much do you need? 6 glass, 24 lumber, and 11 iron. Not enough iron, is there? Now there is. And we need some clothes too, and tools. It's actually a good thing I got the tools there. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, great. Now I'm not going to be able to get rid of this. Well, I'll be back in a second when I finish. Okay, now I'm back. Had to completely change the resolution of the game, which was actually easier said than done, because the last time I done that it crashed the game, but hence why everything is much smaller now. I can now actually see things. As you can see, Oh, fancy homers, that's what that is. It's actually a handy little thing to pop up. Didn't really want it to pop up, but that's what happens. So have you produced anything yet? No, you haven't. So you've got glass, you've got... What you waiting on? Lumber. You know, the 9 lumber. And you've got the iron. What's running low? Food. I hope that's a joke. I genuinely hope that's a joke. Is this not finished yet? Why are they building instead? Show me my workers. You're working. You're about to die. Placing inventory. Storage. Placing inventory in storage. So you're building the houses first. Why is there not any... That'll be why the food went down, because somebody moved in. But worried that they're cold. It's because there is no firewood. So I'll just add some out of necessity. And you've reached your limit. I'm going to up the limit to 1,000. Right, you're not cold anymore. Have you produced anything yet? No, you haven't. So hopefully this new user interface being this small is not an issue. It is, however, going to cause me a little bit of a headache because the raw footage file for this game now is going to be ridiculously large. And so, loads of things paused. How are you getting on? Oh, you've gotten herbs. What's low? Food. Oh, I'm a bit worried about food. Do we have too many citizens to feed now? I hope not. It's the only thing left for them to work on. I like the water effects, isn't it? Very smooth. Quite a nice building too. It's in keeping with some of our bigger city buildings, like the church, I suppose. We do need to get a quarry on the go in the next 4 years. This looks like a nice place for a quarry over here. What does a quarry even take? That's a small quarry. What about a large quarry? That's huge. Don't need a large quarry. Just a small quarry. And it takes lumber. Everything takes lumber. So hopefully this will be built. It will be built really soon. That's a bonus. In late autumn, so we should have another trader coming in soon. We've got 57 leather in here, which equates to 570. So we should have plenty to trade with. Hopefully the guy comes with some kind of crop or something. A seed that we can use. Still not got enough, you only got 15. How much have you produced this year? 30. Why is it slowed down? You have plenty of logs. There's plenty of glass and things here. There's 7 glass, 5 sand. I can turn this back off actually. Lovely time to autosave. Okay, so stack someone and then hire them again. How many workers over here? They sack both of you. Hire one for there and one for there. Put this up to just over 1,000. This should be a quicker way of producing lumber, in theory. Why is no one working here? Okay, I'll get 3 in there. Obviously, woodworkers are included in this, yeah. Okay. Good to know, I suppose. This will create firewood and everything. And your trader comes in early winter. Don't know where it spawns from. But we need this built because we've got people about to die. So far no one in our civilization has died. We've made it 6 years without any deaths, which is not bad. Here we are coming in to the colder temperature. Yeah, so you build those paths. They're needed for something. No idea what, but you got 10 logs. Now start producing lumber, please. Please produce lumber. All this for building supplies. This is the world's slowest duck, or goose, or whatever that's meant to be. Right, no children there, so I want to knock this building down. There's a child in that one. No child in that one, so take that one too. There's a child in that one. I'm not going to make any children homeless. I would want to knock these down. They'll move in to here. Oh, so people are already in here. One of these houses might have been empty anyway. A single guy living there. Our single guy over here in the bachelor pad found himself a girlfriend. Here comes our trader. Please have some seeds for me. You got milk and bison cuts. What can I get from you? Just food again. Okay, so we are running quite low on food, so I'll take all of your bison cuts and all of your milk. I'll take everything. And I will pay you with, to start with, all of my bone meal. And 246 beeswax. 80 additional payments. So, don't want to pay by that, just 8. And you can leave now. So that's reduced everything that's in here quite dramatically, but given us a bit more food. Well, we've got milk, I don't know if that counts as food, but hopefully. Lots of paused buildings. You got 19 lumber still. How much lumber have you produced? I'm still waiting on these buildings to be reclaimed, well, demolished. This one's still being emptied. Flour, milk's not in here yet. We've got 3 sources of food though, so this is not done particularly well this year. Our health has gone up to 3 from 2.5. I think it was at 2.5. It's definitely on the rise. Collecting sand's still an issue. once we get that one building supplies and this gets built. Oh, do you have everything? No, you don't. No, you don't. Apparently you've produced some logs. How many have you produced? 5 lumber, so it is a bit quicker, I'd say. We'll see over the course of a year how it gets on. Let me see here, still 19. Still got to do the hedges around here. Once we... how many people? We've got 2 families living in there. And they've had a child, so they need a house. Which is okay, because once these 2 houses are destroyed, I should be able to get one in at the back here. One in here, I think, once this house goes. It's being demolished just now, as we speak. Hopefully it'll be demolished this year. Still only 19 on that. Still only just 5. Nothing really happens in any kind of hurry in this game. It's -2. Nice warm winter. Food is running low. Stone house. Stone house right there. So you can pick it up from there and put it there. Or you can take it over here and then bring it back, whichever you prefer. So, still, oh, you got 23 now, almost there, 1 short. It shouldn't take this long to get lumber, surely. Once you get 1 made, then you can stop production. I don't think feathers are used for anything, so collect all the feathers in here. Flour, ginger, herbs, honey, iron ore, leather. Milk, onions, roots, stone, wild seeds, sand, lumber. Apparently I can't trade glass though, which I suppose makes sense. You don't want glass sitting on a boat. Quite a large population we've got here. Do need to start working on getting houses together though. Have you produced one yet? You have enough. I'll just keep you working until this is produced and the glassworks could actually stop working now. So it could. I put this building right on the edge here, didn't I? I shouldn't have done that. It should be back one. Town services, town hall. Yeah, it should be back 1 or 2. Put it back there. So we're in late winter and it starts snowing again, so it's been a very, very warm winter, which is okay. I'll just pause this actually, because I need the church built first. Have you produced anything yet? You have. So just waiting on the 1 building supplies making it here. So now that you've done that, I can turn you off. We'll let the lumber build up anyway. Or actually I'll go here. Where's that building supplies? This is a healthcare facility, if I remember rightly. I seem to think it's important anyway, so... Worried about food. Yay! It's being built. Only takes 60 to build. There's some food lying about in here. Yeah, 59 out of 170 lumber for here. That's going to take a lot of building. 220. Will it be built this year? Could get this built after the church, or should I actually go for the hospital next, because it's kind of a healthcare thing, just a little bit. No, it did not get built last year. So that's all for that episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like on this video and a comment. It would be very much appreciated. I will reply to as many comments as possible. But don't forget to subscribe to it, as it's very helpful and it helps me make more content like this as regularly as possible. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time.